Welcome to Sports Madness TV with Gator, Hawk, and the Bull. Welcome back to Sports Madness. Today we are going to talk about the end of the NFL pre-show, or the preseason, if you call it that, and filled with none other than a bunch of bullshitting with me and my good friend Gator. How the hell are you doing, man, Gator?
Oh, I was trying to act like I was Michael Parsons on the sidelines Friday night in that Dallas preseason game. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Hulk. You
Yeah,
know,
you seem well rested now. So yeah, good. I mean,
well, what
it's
is?
not like it was a great game anyway. So
Well,
I'm
I
proud.
mean, I'm holding out on that big contract that I'm waiting on since everybody else is getting paid. Why can't I get paid like that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
what?
do have to say, I think your biggest problem is your boss.
Well, maybe we need to go to the sports mag office and have a little chit chat about competitive pay there because I've looked up some people here and I see that, oh, let's see, McAfee's making in the millions. Herb Street's making in the millions. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, yeah, okay, here's my name. I'm only making 12 cents an hour because, I guess we're poor. Maybe they don't thought to come buy us. But on a
Man.
lighter, before we get into that, we want to say, keeping up with the MLB, this is very, very tough with like records and records being broken. Uh, last year had Otani doing 50-50 season, 50 stolen bases, 50 home runs.
But okay, I do have to. It became a lot easier to do that with the new rules. So I
Well,
mean, yes, it was still an incredible feat, but come on, a couple of past guys could have done it too if they had that kind of same rules. But go ahead.
I mean, the thing is, like, you know, uh, over Saturday, the big story is every time somebody reaches over 40 home runs, it's like the race to 60, race to 70 since Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa in the late 90s. But Cal Riley, the catcher for the Seattle Mariners, basically took 48 and 49 on Saturday. And the question was, could he go all the way to the top by himself as a catcher for the record books and hit 50? Well, the answer to that question happened earlier tonight, yesterday in a ball game for the Mariners. He hit his 50th home run, and he now has tied Mickey Mantle for a single season record of 50 home runs. Not that that's a feat that cannot be accomplished. We saw Judge do it. We saw Tani do it. But the simple fact is that it has been done by a catcher, and it's pretty sure can. If they keep does the strategy become? Do they keep pitching to Cal Riley, or are they gonna start pulling it like they do Barry Bonds and start intentionally walking him because they know what's gonna come?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Now, from what I've seen the guys play, he's not a Barry Bonds, but I don't know. I don't know. He finds a way to hit it. I mean, he's a damn good hitter,
Well,
and
I think you're throwing 105, a
yeah,
90.
you're throwing 107 mile an hour fastball, and he's just cracking it out of the park.
I mean, and let's just do it this way. He's doing it the right way. He's not roiding up. He's not
Yeah,
PEing it. I mean, it's more exciting to watch people do sheer talent and hit home runs than it is to watch somebody all roided up to just add extra power.
yeah.
Keeping with baseball, though, yesterday, I don't know if you saw it. I kind of caught highlights of it through TikTok, but Bob Euchre Jr. threw out the ceremonial first pitch for the Brewers, and the entire Brewers organization and team came out on the field when he threw it. And yesterday, all of the Brewers did not wear their names on the back of their jerseys. They kept their numbers, but they all said Uke across the back of it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I read about it. I didn't see it though.
That I thought that was a pretty cool full circle moment
Yeah,
for the Brewers, which I'm gonna go out on a limb here. They're gonna be the number one team in the NL, I believe.
really? You think that?
Well, they've got a better record than the Dodgers. They are playing the best ball right now, unless something drastic happens. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the Brewers are going to play for the World Series. They are my team right now who has the best chance of making it to October with the best team. And I think we're going to see Milwaukee take the World Series for 2025.
Well, that is an interesting take, and I'd love to disagree, but I don't really think I can. Uh, I mean, yeah, they're at the top. I mean, the only team I really think they have to worry about is the Dodgers, um, in the National League. Uh, the Philadelphia has been playing great too, but if you actually
Phil,
watch them play, I mean, they're kind of
Philadelphia's got Bryce Harper and Trey Turner, which is their
yeah,
biggest assets right now. I mean, the Dodgers are a well-rounded team, but you're basically the new age version of the 90s Yankees with George Steinbrenner in office. Which poses the next question: is MLB going to come up and put a salary cap on teams that say this is how much money you're allotted to spend per
yeah.
position?
I believe they should because I mean, hell, look at the Dodgers. That was kind of an unfair advantage to get Otani because they had all that money. You know,
Well, the Yankees could have got Otani,
with
but
the Yankees. Oh yeah, they could have because they're another team with a whole lot of money. But goddamn, I mean, look at the look at the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves don't have that kind of money.
yeah, but they got Chris Sale. But here's the thing,
Well,
though:
you understand what I mean, though.
Otani wanted more money
well,
just to hit the ball and not be a pitcher.
he wanted to be a pitcher.
No, I mean, see, here's the thing: AL, you have a DH. In the NL, your pitcher has to hit. Well, Otani wanted to stay in the AL because he could pitch, but the Dodgers are like, no, we want you to hit. So now you're not letting me pitch. So here's my thing: my arm's going down. I'm not getting those reps in on the
Yeah,
mound. All you're doing is using me basically just to hit the ball. You're not using me for what the Angels used him for. And then when it came down to the Yankees, even the guy that helped Japan win the World Baseball Classic the other year, he wanted more money than what the Yankees wanted to pay him because the Yankees looked at it as, uh, oh God, Garrett Cole is their ace, and he should get the most money, and then everybody else that comes is going to make less than minimally less than what Garrett Cole makes. So, you're not going to pay this man $70 million, and all you're going to do is just let him pitch. You're going to eventually make him hit, because you think about it. Giancarlo gets hurt a lot. Judge is now DHing. They don't want him throwing. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's more or less a money grab. Ohtani brings people in. They like him. He sells tickets. What more do you want?
I can tell you what I want. I want a remake of that South Park song. What would Brian Botana do if he was here right now?
Yeah.
And what if we changed up that name up?
To
What would Otana do if he was here right now? Crack some bats and hit some bases.
let his agent.
Otana do. Anyway, that was dumb. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean,
that was dumb.
Figure out a way to do it, yeah. But I mean, pretty much baseball's winding down. You got got 6 days in this season, and you got 25 games next month. You pretty much already know who your division lead winners are. It's not like it's open and shut case in some divisions.
Well, it is for one team.
I mean, the Rockies aren't making it. We already know that. We already know.
Like, dude, they are the only team that's already just like completely out of the playoffs. They are the only team. They're dead last.
I mean, you just gotta look at it. It's like, I mean, the Diamondbacks are probably not going to make it. The Braves aren't going to make it. The White Sox aren't going to make it. The Padres stand a good chance if something happens with the Dodgers and they can overtake it. I mean, they're only last time I looked, I think they were 2 games back.
The Dodgers?
The Padres.
Oh, the Padres. They're 8.
So see, they're probably going to be the first wild card spot unless the Mets are catching up there or whatever.
The Mets are 11.5 back.
What about the wild card?
Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm using my glasses. Okay. For the wild card right now, the top 3 in the American League are
Boston
Red Sox, Yankees, Mariners. In the National League, we got the Cubs, I hope not, Padres, and Mets.
So right now, the next couple of games are determining the wild card because of the division.
Yep. See, let's go over here and verse the division right now.
Let me take a guess here. In the NL East, it's the Phillies, then the Mets.
What, for the division?
In the division, it's the Phillies, then the Mets, then the Braves, then the Marlins.
Oh, wait, I'm looking verse division. Hold on. My bad. All right. What was that? You said Phillies,
Braves, Marlins. In the AL East, it's the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Orioles, the Devil Rays. Let's NL Central. That's the Brewers, the Cubs, the White Sox.
Nope.
No, White Sox are AL. Excuse me. Brewers, Cubs. I want to say the Twins.
It's another Ohio team.
The Guardians.
Nope.
No, that's Cleveland. They're AL.
The Reds.
Huh?
The Reds.
That's right. Cincinnati Reds.
Nobody thinks about the Reds though.
Let's see. I know that NL West is the Astros, the Padres. No, the Astros are AL. It's the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, the Diamondbacks, and the Rockies.
Yeah, dude, you were almost listed correctly in how well they're doing this year too.
Let's see.
Uh,
AL,
you made one mistake there, and you want me to let you know what it was?
what was it?
Diamondbacks are one game above San Francisco right now.
I was just trying to name the teams.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to go in order. I just was trying to name teams.
I mean honestly, when you, I didn't, I was at the wrong category trying to look up shit when you were doing the first two. So I was like, ah, shit, where am I looking?
Well, I mean, the AL West is the Astros, the Mariners. I know the Angels are in last.
Nope.
In the AL?
Yeah, in the AL West. We got a new team that is in the very last of the AL West as of tonight.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to run the AL West. It's the Astros, the Mariners, the
Yep.
Angels.
Yep, you're right so far.
Uh, let's see. Um, who else is out that way?
Think of Manning.
Think of Manning. That's Denver. That's the Rockies. But they're NL.
Nope. Come on, dude. I'm giving.
For
Think of
AL?
Art. Think of Arch Manning. Think of the letter T.
Oh, that's Texas Rangers.
Yes.
I forgot Houston and Texas are in the same division.
And
Let's.
then come on. It's in. They used to be in Oakland.
That's the Athletics,
Yep.
but they're going to be Las Vegas next year.
Yep. They don't even have a city associated with them apparently this year.
Then you got the Central for the AL is the Guardians. Well, it'll always be the Indians.
Yep.
You got the White Sox. You've got the Twins. You've got there's two more.
Yep.
I'm thinking, hold on. We already covered the AL East. I'm trying to think. It's not. I see them clear as day. I see them.
Well, you should hear me yelling at you right now about one of them.
Well, it's the Tigers. I know that.
Yes.
I was trying to save the most obvious for last. The other one's the one that's getting me because I see them.
Yeah. I don't generally think about this team very often, but uh
Where are they located?
like City?
Yeah,
Kansas City.
the Royals.
Yep.
So I was about 20. 5 out of 32.
I mean, damn. I really want to play this game while I'm trying to break down NFL. Because I always forget about the AFC West. I always forget the AFC West for some reason
All
when I
right,
do it.
look, you brought up the NFL. Let's go to it.
All right, trivia game. How many times this year will Shador Sanders get a start? Because he is third string behind Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel. Because they traded Kenny Pickett today for the Raiders for a draft pick next year. Now, how many starts is Flacco going to get?
I say
And
go get.
that's
I say 4, based off how well they do. If they do pretty good, he might get 6. But for right now, I say they're gonna go with 4.
I mean, I I liked Flacco. I really did for a while. I want to see him do well out there. I really do, but man, like I keep saying, not everyone's Tom Brady. He's an older guy. I want him to stay healthy. You know. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I would love to see him get another chip. I would love to see him leading that team to get another chip. But big hot news of the day is that Shador Sanders is number 3 spot on quarterback behind Dylan Gabriel.
Well, his brother
And
got kicked off of a team for fighting.
yes, he did. I wanted to talk about that too. What is his name? Sholo Sanders, something like that.
I love it.
Um, yeah, Shiloh. Yeah. He went to fight a big ass white boy tight end, and he threw a punch. I mean, yeah. I mean, the tight end was kind of agitating and stuff like that, but you actively throw a punch. Get out. Sorry, that's too childish, man. Should have left that shit back in high school. I don't even want to see you guys fighting on a college level. Not unless, you go on, like what Michigan did and plant the Michigan flag right in the center of Ohio State field. And yeah,
Yeah,
that was a big fight.
that
That was a deserved fight. But no, you just don't go out there. And I mean, even though, God, who was that famous fight? Wasn't it? It was. I remember the teams. It was between the Texans and the Titans. Dude reached over, grabbed his chain, and ripped it off, threw it on the ground. Fucking, they started fighting each other all the way downfield, multiple drives.
Well, I mean, think about it. When Florida played LSU in the fog game, Florida freaking threw the damn cleat, and look at how that come to us.
Very true, very true. But I come from a time of man. All right, if you want to fight me right there on the field, take your helmet off.
I say we just put them on a fucking hockey rink and let them fight it out like they did in hockey.
Well, I can honestly say, man, in my playing days, if we did that, I'd win every single fucking time because none of you Southerners know how to skate. Now imagine me at 14 years old, 230 pounds on skates whooping your ass.
Well, I'll go. I'll go here with it. I think that emotions are running high in preseason because you're not
Oh, yeah, obviously.
you're not a veteran player and you're not a player that's already guaranteed on the spot.
Exactly.
So you're got to fight. But at the same time,
You got to keep a level head.
exactly, you can't just go out here because they're going to go out there and do things that are going to make you want to rip their head off.
Yeah.
But you can't do it because you're fighting for a spot on a 64-man.
I mean, take it from me. I was a defensive lineman. Do you know what we were doing the whole time when we're getting down there, getting ready for the ball to snap? We're sitting there just talking shit to each other the whole time. All right, man. If you hold me one more time, I swear I'm going to knee you in the crotch.
Well, I saw talking about football. If you really want to know if Jameis Winston bats for the other team, there is a video going around, and I saw it. I think I shared it in the group chat.
You're
Jackson,
talking about the W's?
no, Jackson Darts giving Jameis
Yeah,
Winston,
he's feeding him the W.
and he's sticking it straight in his mouth.
Dude,
Dude,
you don't remember that was Jameis Winston's celebration when he was on the Buccaneers for a long time? Was that he threw out the W's and he'd be like, "I'm eating the W's." So Jackson Dart was just feeding him a W.
yeah, but there's just so much that you don't eat another dude's fingers.
At least he's not doing TikTok dances, okay?
I would much rather watch TikTok dance than watch a grown man eat another grown man's fingers.
You need to review that video again. It's not like he actively put them in his mouth.
Oh no, he was doing this number and Winston went like this.
No, he did not. He went like,
He put them in his mouth. Say what you want.
comments. Comments. You all saw the video. Tell Gator he's wrong. I'm not pulling it up because I know I'm right.
This is Free Shoes University's player right here. I mean, come on.
Free shoes?
That's what Florida State stands for. FSU is Free Shoes University.
I thought it said for something else.
Felon State University.
I can't say it on camera.
Their chant this year when they come out for the war chant is going to be 2 and 10, 2 and 10, 2 and 10.
It's like I don't understand why everyone's so upset about the Vikings getting male cheerleaders when FSU has had male cheerleaders the whole time. They were just called players.
Ooh.
Oh, shots fired.
Ready? Okay. We can't win. We can't play. Mike Norvell's gonna get the can. Florida's our daddy. I am his uncle. We're gonna lose. Yay, yay, yay!
Or the longest yard cheerleaders. Give me a D. Give me an I. Give me a Z. Give me a. All right.
Got a little bit too excited there, folks. We're under a lot of scrutiny over here at Sports Madness. Listen, now's the time to get mad.
I want to be. You know what? I'm really waiting for how long it takes everyone to realize this episode is completely unscripted.
I went to the petting zoo and let a goat lick. I shared a beer with the old biker man down the street, and he let me touch his wife's booby. I broke the end off of a firefly and stuck it up my butt so that I could see if my farts would glow.
And that's all we have for tonight. What the fuck?
I go to the mall and hide under the staircase, take pictures of girls up their girls' skirts. I have a whole notebook under my bed of cooter shots. You never seen the campaign? Are you kidding me right now? That is like one of the best scenes in that whole movie is when they're sitting there, because then his wife goes, I touched myself to Drew Carey when you're at work. Oh, Lord. Oh, God, that's enough.
Yeah, wasn't that Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that a few times. Yeah, like that movie was so fucking dumb.
Yeah, but you got to admit, the tent when they're sitting there eating dinner is like the funniest part of the whole movie. Oh Lord!
Oh my god, did it? Oh my. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
I know, but it was so funny to actually come up and actually do it in that moment. It worked out pretty good. I mean, I could have said, "I'll come at you like a spider monkey, Chip."
Anyway, let's get back. Uh,
Where we going?
Zayton, Alex Zayton, the former Minnesota Viking, is going back to Minnesota after a stint with the Carolina Panthers.
Well, we
Believe it
already
or not.
sucked anyway, so why not get rid of one of their best talents? Oh my God!
And I'm saying that to get into this. Did you see earlier this week that Bryce Young accidentally lined up under behind his left guard rather than the center?
They're gonna try to go for a wildcat.
No, the center had the ball. The running back was through the right one. He was behind left guard. His run back trying to sit there, like push him over, like, dude, you're lined up way off, man. And that sums up how Carolina's doing.
Well, I mean, it could be worse.
Well, Bryce Young, my one of my buddies, he said it the best. Shout out to Ryan if you ever watch this. I doubt you will, but he was like, "Who the hell goes to the NFL Combine, sees Bryce Young? He's like, yeah, that's our quarterback right there." When you when they had so many other people, better people to choose from.
Well, give me just a second here, since we're on this. Every hour of the day, there is a Cowboys fan who says this is their year. And over the past years, they have been let down one game at the time. For only $9.99, you can donate to the Sports Madness Gator Hawk and Bull Foundation to help Cowboys fans get over the fact that this is not their year. And if you really do an extra subscription, you can help Hawk because he picked the Cowboys to win the NFC East. You will help him get over his shameful choice because he thinks this is their year. Donate now to the Cowboys Disaster Relief Fund. Operators are standing by.
Or not. But honestly, if you'd love to donate to potentially try to get Michael Parsons on this podcast, that would be fucking awesome. Be like, hey, Micah, how you doing? How them Cowboys? They suck. That's all we need.
Well, here's my take on the whole Michael Parsons situation before the season starts. You, I think that this all started with Aaron Rodgers holding out for more money with the Green Bay Packers. And when he got it, Devontae Adams said, I want more money. And they weren't going to pay him, so he went to Las Vegas. Now you've seen that you have the highest paid wide receiver. You can pay a running back more money than you can pay these other people. Used to, the quarterback was the highest paid position, and then the offensive tackle because he protected the quarterback. That's what his job was. and he got paid the second highest amount of money. Now you've got players like, and don't get me wrong, Devontae Adams was one of the best. I think he should have got paid. You got all these running backs who are doing things that running backs shouldn't do, and they want to get paid. But now you got your defensive players stepping up saying, well, hey, I'm the guy out here making all these tackles, making them.
Miles Garrett, TJ Watt.
Why can't we get a piece of the pie?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're going to get a frigging kicker that says, hey, I want this much money because I'm the one booting all this stuff when y'all can't score a touchdown. I mean, so I don't blame Micah for wanting more money. What I blame is Jerry Jones wanting to do it in his own time. And if he doesn't do it before the start of the season, then Micah's going to hit free agency.
Yeah.
But all Cowboys fans are saying the same thing. Jerry's going to sign Micah. Micah's going to be back. Micah's going to be on the sidelines, and he's going to play for the Cowboys.
No. I mean, Jerry Jones, he's horrible decision maker when it comes down to the wire like this. I mean, I'm trying to think. Who do you let go? He let go of a receiver in their prime. It wasn't Dez. I can't remember. But he's horrible. I hate him. And I'm tired of the Bull saying, like, oh, you need to watch this nonsense documentary about Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. Why would I want to do that?
Well,
so I can hate him even more?
You would think
it's actually really good. I don't care.
You would think Jerry Jones would know football, considering that he was a national champion in 1964 at Arkansas for football.
Wasn't he born before football was invented?
Him and Jimmy Johnson played football together. I mean, they were college roommates. That's why Derrick Henry did not go to freaking Dallas when he wanted to and bought a house there, because Jerry Jones was so against having an Alabama player on his football team, because he's a whoopee, pig.
Oh, where'd he go to college?
Arkansas.
What year did he graduate?
1964.
Could be a reason why, too.
That's because they're in the middle of that their civil rights movement right there.
Yeah.
And he just didn't want no Alabama Roll Tider to come up in that team. Oh. He was going to run the ball, and then that meant that Dak wouldn't have to do so much because Henry's going to eat. But you brought back Ezekiel Elliott, who didn't do shit. Hit in the Salvation Army Bowl.
I mean, look at Alabama, dude. Alabama didn't allow black athletes until like 1974, 1975, something like that. Like after the whole civil rights movement, like they were the last team to allow black athletes.
Yeah, but here's
like they went onto the field with some of these young black dudes and got burned up. They thought about it real quick, like
let me tell you something I heard talking about that. And you know, most people that know college football,
feel free to fact check me on that, because I am not wrong about that. Alabama University is the last team that were against black athletes. There's a whole documentary about it.
Well, here's the thing.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm
up for $4.
This is a story that I heard watching about old Alabama. Everybody that knows college football knows the greatest coach in Alabama history before Nick Saban was Paul Bear Bryant.
I was going to say Joe Mama.
And there was, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was a black quarterback. And Alabama looked at him. Bear Bryant went to his house, sat in his living room, and said, "Son, I'm going to be 100% honest with you." He had offers from Alabama. He had offers from Tennessee. Alabama told Bear Bryant sat in his living room with his mama and said, "Listen, you're not going to get playing time at Alabama. It's not that you're not good. I'm going to sit here and be reasonable with you. It's because of the and I go off and do this. There's all of us out that field and will not be anywhere. I just want to be honest. Your best bet's at Tennessee." And the guy said Alabama came and played us on the third Saturday in October, and we beat them. And Bear Bryant came up to me after the game and told me that I know you could beat anybody you want to play against if you would have came to us, but you made the right decision, and I did it to look out for you instead of, I mean,
Right.
It wasn't even about skin color playing football back then with, and the sad part is looking at the internet nowadays and you see all this stuff. And one thing that sticks with me, people need to, I know you've probably seen the memes and all of this that say people need to go back and watch Remember the Titans.
All the time. I think that's a high school mandatory movie.
Well, I don't even think it, I think it should be adults, children, and I know I'm getting way off skew here, and it's not sports related since we brought up this whole subject. I look at I look at children, not because of the fact that I have some. Children look at the world through different eye than what we look at. They don't see that I'm white, they're black, they're Asian, they're Japanese, they're not from America, they're Mexican. They don't look at that. If you watch a child go to a park and there's 50 kids there, they run up, "This is my friend." They don't see any of that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
If we look at the world the way kids look at the world, it would be a different place.
Like, and I grew up here around Detroit. If I was that kind of way, man, I would have grew up with no friends. You know?
No, they just stole your stereo out your house when you weren't there.
In fact, a white guy stole my bike. So,
Well, damn, he must have needed it really bad.
and my black friends were the ones that were like, "Let's go beat his ass." All right, let's do it.
You want to know something that's funny? It's not really funny, but one of these old timey football coaches that I had when I played ball, we were at practice one day and he said, "You know why y'all are faster than the rest of us?" And one of them said, "Because we got longer legs." He said, "No, you're practicing when you run from the law." So when you get that football, you act like the law's running behind you and you got to get away.
Yeah, that's why I always wonder why the Mexicans didn't have an Olympic hurdle team. Oh wait.
Well, there we go. We're canceled on YouTube now. It's been fun coming out. This will be the last Sports Madness TV episode. We're going to be sent to HR as soon as this call's over.
I am Native American, all right? So I don't want to hear nothing.
We're going to explain ourselves.
we're probably going to have to come on air and read a written apology that we were not trying to be anything other than funny.
Anyway, back to the NFL.
Well, that's a $50,000 fine we just got. Oh, well.
Anyway, back to the NFL. Is there any other news that you want to talk about?
Just fact that the season starts in 1 week, and we got our fantasy football draft this week.
Yep, and we got a whole new video that was posted recently before this one of our little mock draft,
We're just
which
gonna,
we had fun doing.
we're gonna go out on a limb here because the commissioner of the league is not on this video, and we're just gonna go ahead and tell you that Gator and Hawk are about to run this league.
Oh, we gotta whoop his ass.
If you want to know what's going to go on, we're going to keep the score. We're going to post the weekly standings on our page. Let you know how we're doing. Well, you know what? Since we led into that and we don't have any.
You know what? I am in the 4 years I've played, I'm a 2-time Super Bowl, 1-time runner-up. We're not talking about the last season. With the last season, my man here, I messaged him. I immediately messaged him on draft night and told him, I was like, holy crap, you drafted so well. Play it smart, my friend. And he did. And he ran it wide open. He mowed over everybody every single day of the week. He had the players, he had the strategy, he had everything set up. He did better in that 1 Super Bowl winning season than I did on my 2 Super Bowl winning seasons because he played it smart. I struggled. I think I made it to the Super Bowl with 10 wins one year, then I made it with 11 wins the next year.
Shout out R. Gibbs. If you see this, please come on this podcast so that I can thank you personally.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Gibbs, come on here, man. You know, you play right down the road from me. Don't make me come find you because I will and just be like, Sports Madness, yeah.
Him and Josh Allen were, I mean, they were the difference makers. But since we're unscripted, since we're flying by the seat of our pants, I'm going to take this moment to our viewers. 2 seasons together of fantasy football in the league that I started, and then I let a buddy of mine take over. That they canceled it, bastard.
It's only because you won last year, and he didn't want to lose again to you. I know what that is.
Well, it was the revenge tour for me because of shit.
Aaron. He's a fan of this show, by the way. Lagoon, I got him to sub.
Oh well, that's very nice to know. Sports Madness TV has been a 1.5 year long journey.
I think it was about 2 years, my man.
Well,
2 by now.
We didn't start talking about it till last year, like fully talking about it. There had been rumors.
I kept bringing up the idea to you.
Our friendship actually started by shit talking in the draft boards and on ESPN, and then it grew into talking on Facebook, and then our friendship grew out of that. And then last year during fantasy football, we were talking about, you brought it up again, and I was like, yeah, let's just do this. And we spitballed we spitballed ideas, and finally
I swear we talked about once or twice a week for about 2 months with just ideas of where we want, what we wanted to do with this, like how would we do it, and we it was a lot of trial and error because thank God for YouTube because I was not happy with TikTok.
Well, the thing about TikTok is you got to have 100 followers, and you can't get the followers if you can't get out there and get on there and
Yeah, I mean, we need 50 subs to be able to do what we want to do on this, and I mean, come on, people, I'm begging you, like, sub, comment, sub is the most important thing. Give us some subs. We'll do some live shows because Gator here promised a live draft, and I need 50 subs, and we're at 14. So come on.
we that's how this brainchild came to be, and we have a lot of ideas that we have not.
Yeah, like, dude, like, I wish I had that same phone. Um, because I beat you out in the playoffs my very first year to win the Super Bowl. I beat you out in the playoffs, and you like, like I wish I had man because I'd read it to you right now. It's like you fucking cheater, you fucking asshole. Like you got like how the fuck did you win this week when you didn't have anybody to start?
Motherfucker, you fucking cheated. There was I had every freaking body.
Yeah, like it was great. Like, and I was like, sorry, dude. Like, because yeah, I ended up winning the Super Bowl, and then that off season, we really started talking a little bit, and then we played a
I
good.
I
We
will
played like we became friends that off season, and then we played that next year. That's
I
when
say this: the year that I
I
won,
I won again.
the
And then,
last year that I won it, when I won it last year,
yeah,
I will say that a lot of that was through us talking and doing things because I didn't
no,
know those people I drafted. I mean, I knew Brock Bowers because of him playing at Georgia. Of course, I know Josh Allen being my fantasy quarterback.
you
So
didn't even know you didn't even know it, but you picked up Jamar Gibbs, and I knew it. I was like, oh shit, like
I got Cook from Buffalo and I got Gibbs and I had Josh Allen and I'm like, well, damn, that's like three big players right there. And I mean, it was just that was the that was the season. I mean, it was a great time, but I want to take a moment since we're here that's
yeah,
how madness came to be. It came out of fantasy football.
it came out of rivals being in fantasy football because I was the new guy, and and he was apparently like, all right, we're gonna buck up on this new guy, and apparently not. And he was like swearing up and down, beginner's luck, beginner's luck, until I won it the next year too. And he was like, oh,
Well, the
who
first
the
year,
hell is
the
this
first
guy?
year was beginner's luck. I mean, damn. Then the second year it was like, okay, this guy knows what the hell he's doing. We're doing it for fun. This guy's just out here us balls now. I mean, so but like I said, I wanted to take that to let our viewers know how this came to be. That this was not just something that we sat down one night and said, okay, let's just go live and do this.
No, no, like we. I wish I had that old piece of. I wish I had that old notebook that I used to scribble down ideas that we had in because I know you have one around there somewhere too. Like this was a very long time in the making. We appreciate all the support that we've gotten so far. We appreciate the bull coming on here, who I've known for many, many years.
Well, let's call this what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bull is an actual intern, but he said we're in this together. But like,
You're saying it, not me.
we had to lay the groundwork for anybody that comes behind this that we add into it. It is, you know, we
And I just want to say, Bull, we tried calling you between the two of us about 10 times tonight to be on this episode.
we're not bashing Bulls balls.
No,
I mean,
I think he's doing that himself.
we're not. Um, we got a lot of positive feedback for him being there.
Yes, he's done an amazing job. Uh,
We want to bring him in more, but I've never seen an intern decide when he wants to do it and all of that. But we really appreciate y'all. Take a few minutes to tell you how this came because it was not an overnight. We just jumped on and do this. I mean, right now we have a lot of ideas that we want to get off the ground, but we have to get the help from y'all. We have to get permission for certain things. Um, we have to be allowed certain things. Our schedules are just not where we can do all of this to where it become a full time.
which reminds me, I'm not sure how well that intro music came through, but that intro music was written by my little brother, known as Brandon LaCourse. He's in a band called Generations. Plays at Amici's in the Concord area. He's a very talented, very talented. He plays the saxophone. He shreds on guitar like Eddie Van Halen was given like Jimi Hendrix vibes. Because holy crap, he I used to play, and he's part of the reason why I gave up because he just had to look at it, and he was like all up and down and shredding like it could be, and I couldn't do it like him. So yes,
We,
he's a very very talented, um, and yeah, if you're ever in Concord, Amici, right there on Highway 29 and Roberta, right across from the Big Coffee Factory. Come check them out.
we like I said, we have ideas that we want to do. We want to be able to go live. We want to be able to go to these big sporting events and post up. We want to get the McAfee standards one day. Um, oh, speaking of that, did you see Dave Portney? Barstool Sports is supposed to be making his debut on Fox Saturday, and Ohio State is banning him from coming to the stadium for the game because he is a Michigan alumni and a staunch supporter of the Wolverines, and Ohio
Yes.
State is like saying, no, you are not coming. We're not allowed. You are banned. Shame on you, Ohio State. You let Urban Meyer come there, and he
Yeah.
was Florida Gator head coach. You let Reggie Bush there, who got his Heisman taken away. Let the man come. I mean, for God's sake, he's doing what he loves to do. Even if he doesn't agree with your school and he's a staunch supporter of your arch rival, and let him do what he's there to do.
I mean, he is Barstool. Those guys are great. Know what they do. They're funny as crap.
Let's be honest. Who was the last great player that came out of Ohio State?
Um, I can't name one recently. No, that was like 6 or 7 years ago.
The last great player that I remember coming out of Ohio State football was Ezekiel Elliott, and look how that out.
No, can't remember who I'm thinking of. But I'm not a big fan of Ohio State. If that wasn't obvious, whatever. Wolverines all day.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our. We're gonna wing this episode and hope it sticks to the wall.
Uh, we'll see. We need to do something for y'all because we've been crack-a-lacking.
Please like, subscribe, comment, follow, hit us up. We would love to hear from y'all. Help us grow our dream, because that's what this is. This is a dream that we started, and we want to make something out of it, and we want to go bigger and better. We want to hear what y'all want to see, what y'all want to talk about. We want to be able to get to the point that we can get people on here and talk and get their takes on it. And we just need y'all's help. We'll put the content if y'all help us out.
And that is a big thing. If you like this podcast, if you've seen this podcast, and maybe you're not a big fan of everything we have to say or what we talk about, maybe one of your friends do. Because if you look at none of my friends like sports as much as I do, except for Mr. Gator and Mr. Bull. That's why big part of the reason why we got so damn close is because okay, we both really love sports. And damn, like
I'm getting bull vibes right now with the movement of the camera.
I'm trying to get I'm wearing my Detroit jersey, so
I was thinking,
gotta have a nice bear.
no, I was gonna say Fat Boy had to eat.
Yeah. Nope, I already ate. Haha. No, but man, you know what could sure go for right now?
Taco Bell?
No, some goddamn beef jerky. You know a good supplier?
Well, since you want to know, Dollar Jerky Club.
Oh yeah.
They're on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Small batch jerky. You can subscribe to a box. You get like 6 to 8 in the small, 8 to 12 in the medium, and 12 to 14 in the large. They also have hats, shirts, merch. The guy even is an avid fisherman and ties lures, and if live, you have a chance to win a free hand-tied fishing lure. Check out Dollar Jerky Club. Tell them Sports Madness TV, Gator and Hawk sent you. And
Awesome, my man.
we're going to sign off. This is Gator. I hope y'all have a good Tuesday. We'll be back. Hopefully, we can get the bull to quit being castrated and get on here, because Thursday starts college football. And since he's not on here, I'm going to go ahead and say this. East Carolina is going to beat the shit out of NC State. I know all the fans are hoping so because they can't stand State. But Bull's going to swear up and down that State's going to beat them. Spam the comments. ECU.
Yep. Spam the comment ECU. Remember, like this video, subscribe. I'm gonna head off here. I hope you have a great night, Gator.
Same to you, Hawk.
All right. Well, I'm signing off. You're going to watch Gators chair for a minute.
I just had to go get some more water.
Good night, everybody. Good
Good night.
evening, good afternoon, or good morning. Thank you for joining us.